don't care what anybody says. Donkey Kong Country is greatness. No. I'm going to go a step further and say Donkey Kong Country is a landmark title in gaming. Up until when DKC was released, graphics in games were pretty standard. But when we put our eyes on those giant, great graphical apes, we went absolutely bananas. Oh, man. This game pulled off everything Screwy the Monkey is trying to. It looked cool. The beautiful colors, fluent animation, and a soundtrack that absolutely maximized the Super Nintendo capabilities. So great, in fact, they released a CD. DK Jams. That's Jams with a Z. This is also the first time gamers were introduced to Diddy Kong, that little rascal. Now, one of the only things DKC was criticized for was its gameplay. I don't know, I guess some people thought it was too simple and not complicated enough. Even video game god Miyamoto pretty much said it sucked. Now, me personally, I never understood that because it's a platformer. I mean, you'd run, you jump, and you beat up things. You don't need it to be complicated. Either way, the game was popular. So popular it was actually included in one of the famous blockbuster video game tournaments with a special competition cartridge that had a 5-minute time limit and actually kept your score. If you have one of those competition cartridges laying around, shoot me an email, Craig@ScrewAttack.com. Now, one of the funniest things about Donkey Kong Country wasn't actually in the game. It was how it was marketed. Every single Nintendo Power subscriber got one of these. A giant-ass VHS tape totally hyping DKC, hosted by this guy. Yeah! Yep, it was awesome. Can you imagine watching this as a kid? Hell yeah, I was gonna buy the game. I want to spend another $60 on it after watching this propaganda.
And you can really think that it's a game that's a generation ahead of its time.
Yeah, brilliant.
Now, whether you dug DKC for the graphics or sound, or simply thought it was a pile of poo wrapped in a pretty wrapper, it marked the return of a gaming icon, which has since been marketed and exploited and used for everything it's worth. But you know what? It was great to see him back. And he never looked better.